Hiya, I'm here on the Dingle Peninsula in Kerry, and I'm here because one of you, a woman named Claire, said I should come here and meet a man named John Hart, a man of many parts, she says. If you can tell what someone is into by the contents of their handbag, you can probably also tell what someone is into by the contents of their dashboard. In this case, the driver of the van is an architect, a sailor, and a surfer. There's one other object missing from the dashboard that's an essential part of the driver's life, but that'll appear later. The driver is this man, John Hart. Let's start with his age.
What would you say?
How old are you?
Not a bit.
And that's the only time John holds back. Everything else with meeting John is about showing and sharing. For example, he's giving me and the bike a lift in his van. We're going across the mountains and through the Connor Pass when he stops the van.
I have a little surprise for you up here, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to tell you what it is yet,
Alright.
because I want you to enjoy what happens, you know?
Okay.
So we'll start motoring up along here. Okay. Mum Brandon is there too, you know? You like this?
This is Pedlar's Lake on the Dingle Peninsula.
You can see sheep spotted all around the little white things. Woo!
And that seems to be the thing about John. Nothing is not fascinating. When we got to his house, there are pieces of wood outside that he's salvaged from the seashore. But one of the pieces of wood he uses for exercising.
This, what I used to do is traditional Japanese, right? And this is called Zenku Tadachi. It's a forward stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to move like, wow. You move the leg forward, right? But what you're actually doing is you're strengthening this area in here. You're thinking of, as I was saying, you're thinking of the ligaments, the muscles, the tendons, and there's going to be a reaction of the wood when you kick it.
And I thought that was a little hotel for insects.
They're hiding in there as well. See these little things?
Again, inside the house, more things offered up by the sea.
Shells, stones, simple, done onto a little seaweed hanging off that. And look what happens over here, look, more of it.
And upstairs, more exercising.
This again, as I was saying, like it's a thing below. It's to do as you get older, maybe it's osteoporosis. It keeps you strong. For instance, you see Bruce Lee, he's going to come at me. He's going to bounce out. So what I'm going to try and do is kick and punch. That sort of thing. It's very satisfying.
Oh yeah. You're not letting out anger or anything, are you?
Oh, it's good for that. You know, you can kick it and you just you get the energy out, the negative. You know, do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's very healthy. And when you sweat, you're cleansing as well. I do a little thing which I don't see people do, but I do it regularly. I do this. Look, I'm not going. Ooh. I do this a lot. Look.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks the surface tension of the muscles. Yeah. Another thing I do is this. Breathing, yeah? I do a quick breath. God, it's like people say, like, you know, in the bar, and they say, hey, do you snort? I say, yeah, fresh air. Beautiful flute. This is from around 1850, I think.
Where did you learn?
Learn? You just pick it up and do it.
No.
Yeah.
Did you? No teachers?
No teachers, no.
God.
I teach myself everything, right?
Okay.
It's just a matter of doing it. And then I find after years I might I go to a class on something, and I'll say, Jesus, there's a lot about this. You go through the whole process yourself. It's good to get a lesson, really, in anything, because you beat that whole learning curve. But I just went off and did it. A lot of times just to do with not having the money for it. But I just picked up the instruments and decided I'm playing them.
Was there always somebody telling you could do things when you were a child? Like you said, you're driven to learn things.
Oh God, they told me I couldn't do anything. I was useless.
Did they?
Yeah. School was bizarre.
So why is your confidence not ruined then? Why were you able to go and do things?
Why I was able to? I suppose it's inheriting the warrior spirit. I'm sure of it.
Right.
Yeah. There's something innate in the cosmos. Some people are lucky to arrive there. I just wouldn't give in. I wouldn't believe it.
So by learning, you're kind of trying to prove you can.
I was proving to myself that I could do it. So then I've done so many things along the way that you just do what you believe you can do anything. This is a very personal thing. I kissed the sea 3 times. It's my little ritual, and I just say to the sea, take care of me today. You're boss. I do the same thing when I go to the Alps and I go skiing in a similar way, because in the beginning I used to feel intimidated with those big, massive mountains. So I asked it one time, I said, look, as I said, I'm like a fly in a camel's bum. I said, just take care of me, will you? To me, it's spiritual. It's a very special thing. And what you're getting out of it is this huge energy. Like, imagine the waves pounding in like that. That's solid energy. That's going into your system. There are times when I feel I want to swallow it. The whole ocean. This is kind of a barometer for my physical condition.
Okay.
Watch, look. I'm a bit out of condition at the moment, you see it?
For God's sake, you're not. Look, everyone's allowed to have a tummy.
No, when I look down there, I can't see the belt, but look, now I see the belt. That's my barometer. This happens when I have pints and chocolate. I love watching a film and drinking a couple of pints of Guinness and eating chocolate. I love it. So after a while, it gets out of hand, so I kind of go, time to stop. And then with all the exercise, it just disappears again.
So this is your list?
I put things right at the door, so important things are not forgotten, I collected pallets yesterday. Job done. So you remove him. I have to meet a guy to get some stone on the 14th of September, so I won't forget him.
That's great. Another trip in the van, and this time further on down the Dingle Peninsula to a couple of John's favourite spots for music.
I used to come out here, right, and it's for inspiration, and I would sit there and I would play some tunes, and then I'd sit and listen and just be.
John waves up to the birds in the fields, and usually they come down to him when he's playing his flute here, but usually he has his lunch with them.
Because I'd have sandwiches and I'd give him a bit of grub. I watched them teach the bird. The mother knew this guy's handy in Egypt, giving up the food. So one day the little one ran over to me and I heard a squawk, and she stopped in her tracks and went back. I watched them teach the young ones how to get food and how to fight for food. It was wonderful.
Yeah, great.
And it's beautiful. I'd be sitting here, look, I'd be playing. And then I'd stop for a while. I'd put up a bit of grub, and they'd come down, they'd hover over my head like that. It's stay in one place and then nibble the food out of my hand.
Ah, brilliant.
It's beautiful. So that's where I watching their flight, that's where I came up with these tunes as well. Sometimes you're playing a tune and you know something, it's not perfect. Because the wind is blowing this sideways and you know you get caught with this, you know. And my fingers could be freezing cold. It's not like a studio, but this is out in the nature. It's a very special expression, a very special feeling. Sometimes people come there, they sit and they're overawed with the whole thing. You just keep going. But it's the pure energy, the pure magic, the power of nature, and you're in it. You're right there, you're playing it.
John Hart from the Dingle Peninsula in Kerry.